Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Hi Sam.
How are we doing?
Good. I am going to ask you questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Right, first off, do you have any nicknames?
The main one is Sambo.
And what would you say is your spirit animal?
Well, I'm a Leo and I love lions, and I've got a lion tattoo, so I think it'd probably be a lion.
Yeah, good choice. And I've heard you like your guitars.
Yeah.
How many do you own?
We can go to the studio and have a look.
Oh, exciting. What's the first song you ever learned to play on the guitar?
Wonderwall on repeat for about 8 years until I bled everyone's ears out and they begged me to learn some new songs.
Classic. And what would you say is the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Spent 3 months trekking across the Arctic, 1,400 mile dog sled expedition.
Wow. What advice would you give to yourself at 15?
Every time you think about what other people are thinking and feeling, you're handing your power away.
And what is the first thing that you do when you get an idea for a song?
Sit down with my guitar, grab my guitar or a piece of paper or my notes on my phone and start capturing the energy.
Before I go on to the next one, I noticed you did skip over the guitar question, and I'm very intrigued.
Oh, well, I said we can go to the studio, so we can go and have a look. You want to come see?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
Marmite, love or hate?
Love, although I love Vegemite even more.
And what is the one thing that you still have from your childhood?
My sense of curiosity.
Nice. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
It would be to be able to teleport, because then I could be anywhere at any time and go and give someone I love a hug or go for a quick surf.
And do you have a party trick? You don't have to do it, you can just tell us.
Yes, magically making dogs appear.
I mean, that is got to be the best, one of the best.
I think the worm, because it looks ridiculous and usually it's quite funny.
Worm, good one. Oh, simple. You're right. What is the best compliment that you've ever received?
One of my favourite books is a book called Humankind by Rutger Bregman, and my dad said that he thought that I could have written it, and I thought that was a real compliment. And probably any time anyone says I love you.
And what is something that has recently moved you?
There's so many things that have recently moved me. I'll go with the most recent. I watched a film last night called The Greatest Beer Run Ever, which sounds ridiculous, but actually I just found it really moving because it's such a beautiful way to talk about the ridiculousness of war through the eyes of an innocent man who basically, it's a true story of a guy who went to Vietnam to deliver his mates on the front line beers to let them know that everyone at home was thinking about them. But through his innocent eyes, you see the ridiculous nature of war. I thought that was really moving for me.
And what is one habit that you wish you could break?
Not being as disciplined with the good habits that I want to instill. So now we're in the studio. This is a sort of office space and breakout room from playing, and then in here's the live room, which is set up for the gig. Bit of artwork, just to remember not to care too much what people think of your art, and that one just because it makes me giggle. Not too much, obviously, otherwise that would be a problem. I find it very hard to get rid of guitars, but I've got 7 acoustics and 3 electrics.
And do you have a favourite, or is that like asking to pick your favourite child?
I do different. My mum gave me that silver one in the middle, the resonator, so that's really meaningful to me. This one on the left here is by a company called Emerald, and it's made of carbon, and it's basically my go-to guitar. I take it absolutely everywhere.
What are the favourite lyrics of any song of yours?
I mean, Under the Static's the most successful song. It's reached over 1 million streams, and that's just a really lovely nugget of wisdom in a really simple package, and that's obviously resonating with people.
And do you have any kind of motto or mantra that you live by?
Live healthily, think positively, feel honestly. You can't go far wrong.
And apart from music, what is a topic that you could spend hours and hours talking about?
My family, surfing. You know what, surfing with my family.
And what's the biggest lesson your parents taught you?
My mum, I would say, just not being interested in anything other than what matters. And with my dad, it's treat everyone like complete equals. Doesn't matter who they are or where they come from. Everyone's a human being with their own story, and you get so much more out of life when you meet everyone on an equal footing.
Sam, thank you for answering.
I thought we were meant to walk around more, but this is great.